Hey guys, Marcus and Ash here from Bass Direct.
Hey.
That's our names, I think, isn't it?
Probably.
Something like that. It is Friday, it's been a long week. So we're going to talk a little bit today about this nice Yamaha Nathan East bass and Nathan's sort of relationship with Yamaha, if you like. So when did it start?
I believe Nathan started with Yamaha back in the early 80s.
Yeah.
He had one of them BB5000 basses.
Oh yeah.
Which is actually what the first Nathan East signature is designed off of.
Yeah. So that was the one with the tighter string spacing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Really tight.
Yeah, that's right.
Sort of 5 strings on a 4-string neck almost.
Yeah, pretty much.
Back then, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. So in the early 80s, he's had a few different Yamaha basses, as you know.
Yeah.
Signature models, limited edition ones, 6 strings, 5 strings.
Yeah.
He's even got a one of them SLBs.
Oh yeah.
That he uses for upright playing. So
wicked.
That's pretty cool.
They sound really nice as well.
So he seems to be pretty set with the Yamaha thing.
Yeah.
The NE2, which is what this is.
This one.
That I believe this one came out in 2001.
Yeah.
Which feels like yesterday to me, but it's nearly 30 years ago now. So it's crazy.
Yeah, long time ago. These basses are great. I guess a lot of research and development on those older models. Led to this, and it just feels great. And it's nothing outlandish about it. It's just a great solid bass, 34-inch scale, 43mm at the nut, so which is actually slimmer than a 4-string P bass.
Yeah.
A traditional one anyway.
You play one of them Pinot Fenders, and it's massive.
Yeah, it's big. I think they're 44, 45mm.
Yeah.
18mm string spacing, I think, on these.
Nice. So not too tight then.
No, it's just a good solid bass. Maple and older body.
There's maple and older body.
Yeah.
And then a mahogany and maple through-neck construction.
Yeah, 5-piece.
Yeah, 5-piece.
Ebony board for that bright.
Yeah.
And it just looks good, ebony, when it's all cleaned and oiled up, it just...
What's your favourite? What's your favourite, the white or the black?
I really like the white, to be fair. I mean, it's nice to have... It almost looks like it's got matching tuners.
Yeah.
And it just stands out. If you're in a wedding band or something, this would just look amazing, wouldn't it, with the gold hardware?
But you are a sucker for a white bass.
I am. I really like the pewter kind of finish they did as well. Silvery grey.
Yeah.
They were really cool. But
when did they come out? That was obviously a limited run.
Yeah, it must have been a limited run at some point. I'm not too sure about that. I keep messaging Yamaha every year.
Maybe one day.
Just make us like a 5 or something. It'd be really cool to see. But at the moment, it's a no starter really. But
we'll see.
We'll see. But yeah, as you know, Nathan's played on a lot of stuff over the years, and I read in one of the interviews, or watched one of his interviews recently, and he says I like to sort of stay out of the way of the artist, and him and the drummer are like, I think he said it's something like, we're the concrete in which everything else sits on top of. So
nice, good way to be.
Yeah, and I think this bass sort of suits that.
Yeah,
it's not a sound that's like, with some signature basses, you hear the sound and you're like, oh, that's Mark King straight away, or that's Marcus Miller, or
exactly,
whatever. But this, it's just, it's going to lend itself to a lot of different styles.
Yeah.
Which, look at Nathan, he's played on thousands of
stuff records. You wouldn't even know it was him.
Yeah.
I only found out the other day that he played on Footloose.
Yeah. Something like that. Whatever it goes like.
That.
Yeah. These are great basses. They just sound really good. Really nice preamp section on these as well. So you've got the usual sort of suspects here. So you've got master volume, pickup pan, bass, mid, treble. And this is the interesting thing for me.
Yeah.
This is like a predetermined mid cut.
Okay.
So when you flick this up, it cuts the mids. But this is the frequency at which it does it.
Right.
So say you're playing like a nice fingerstyle line and whatever, and it's, but then you want to make it that sort of sweeter slap thing where it's not as harsh. Yeah. You set that to sort of in the upper, just over the middle, bang, and it's
nice.
It's there straight away. I mean, I'll show you the difference. So
yeah, I
boost a bit of bass and treble. Like that. You hear that sound? But with that up,
that bass sounds so nice.
It sounds really good, don't it? I love these. They're such a good bass. And obviously we've been selling them for a long time now.
I find because they're 34 as well, they're not too not too uncomfortable for someone that plays a 4-string. You know, I play 4.
That,
I know you do as well.
That and the nut width, I think.
Yeah.
Really contributes.
It doesn't feel like such of a stretch.
Yeah. The other cool thing on this that you wouldn't really notice is if you look at it from the side. I'm not sure if we're getting the angle right, but it's got this curve underneath the body. So can you see that?
Yeah.
Underneath?
Yeah.
So as you put it on you, it sort of sticks. It's like on you, you know.
Yeah.
And obviously that's, I know we spoke about it earlier, but this jack, the way that jack system works there, if I just switch that off, and pull that out, you can see the jack just sort of goes in.
Yeah.
So when you've got it plugged in, you know, and you loop it around your strap or whatever, it sort of looks like it's not.
It's kind of hidden, isn't it?
At all. If you get one of these, they just work for such a lot of stuff.
Just really versatile.
We've got customers who are playing it on like theatre work, and then the opposite, you know, wedding bands and rock stuff and whatever.
It works for so many different styles. You could play it with a lot of different stuff, you know.
I'm going to see Eric Clapton next month, so
you'll see him. Play
can't wait to hear how it sounds in like a bigger situation. I've never seen him live, so it'd be great.
You not seen him with Foreplay?
Yeah, I did actually. I did. That was a weird gig because we got there. It was Ronnie Scott's, and there was a power cut, but not just in Ronnie's. It was the whole block. So they were going around, you know, offering people glasses of water and stuff, and the power was off, obviously. So they pulled out this upright, and Nathan was playing upright bass. Bob James on piano, because obviously that's unplugged anyway. Yeah. And it was can't remember who was on drums, and there was a guitarist, Chuck Loeb, however you say his name, and he only had a solid body guitar, so he was having to sort of mouth the notes there. So that was, and they did about 3 or 4 numbers like that, and then the power came on. Interestingly enough, Nathan was using a John Patitucci 6-string on that gig.
Oh really?
Yeah, I saw him before the gig, and he had it in a gig bag, and he was like, "Oh, I've just been round the corner to Yamaha London to grab this because my bass didn't make it here or whatever." So that was quite cool. Obviously they're a bit of a bigger beast to this.
I was playing one earlier, and the neck on it is just absolutely.
It's like
massive.
an aircraft carrier, isn't it?
Yeah. There you go.
But yeah, there you go. So that's I think that's it. In a few minutes, isn't it? Is there anything else you want to say about it? Apart from it looks really nice.
I don't know, really. It just looks really nice, doesn't it, with the gold power blades? Yeah. It finishes it off really well. And I find that with the black one as well, it gives it that piano-like quality. You know, the Yamaha pianos.
Yeah.
Like the solid black with the gold.
Yeah.
It just looks really nice.
It's nice that inlay with his name on it, actually, as well. Quite a classy little touch.
Yeah.
But yeah, there you go, guys. Thanks for watching, and we're going to try and do more of these product videos, so keep an eye out for them soon.
Thanks for watching. Cheers.